As a salesperson, you're always going to come across times when you have to handle objections from your potential customer. I see objections as just another buying signal. If somebody has an objection to anything about your product or service, it gives you a great opportunity to determine where you are in the sales process and give them valuable information that can move the sales process forward. So I have a really easy process for handling objections that I'll share with you now. Listen, confirm, answer, ask, and move on. Now let's take a little closer look at each one of these. When you're in the sales process and someone has an objection, what you want to do is listen to that. Really listen to what it is the objection is about. And you may want to clarify that and confirm it further to make sure that you really do understand what they're objecting to. Sometimes people say, the price is too high. That's a common objection we all hear no matter what we're selling. But does that actually mean that your price is too high? Or is it a signal that that person's trying to tell you something else? They don't have a budget. They wouldn't be able to pay for that all in one lump sum. Or is it something else that's hidden behind that? And it's just a way for them to kind of say, hey, I can't move forward, so I'm just going to let you know the price is too high. So instead of just saying, oh my gosh, our price is really pretty good, you should check the competition, blah, 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 what we would tend to do, instead we want to ask some more questions about that. Tell me about your budget. Is this fit into your budget? Is the price too high compared to the competitors that you've looked at? Get more information before you talk about the solution to that objection. So you've got to confirm that you really have a good understanding. Then you can answer. If they say, well, it's really not in our budget, that's a different answer than your competitor is priced slightly lower. So I want to make sure that I have the right answer. So if it's not in our budget, then I need to find out, what can we do to get it into the budget? Is there someone else who can reappropriate funds? Do we need to get into your next budget cycle? What if we established a payment plan for you? Versus the competition's price is slightly lower, then I might want to ask them to tell me about what it is they favor about the competition. Do they feel that they get the same value for the price? And that way I can then talk about what's different about my product or service. And that's really not a price conversation at all. It's more about that perceived value that they're receiving for the price that you're charging. After you've covered the objection with your answers, you need to ask them if that is sufficient. Do they need any more information? And if they say, yeah, that's great, then move on, because I have seen way too many salespeople talk themselves out of a sale as soon as the customer has the objection. So the next time you get an objection from a customer, keep in mind that it's probably a buying signal, a signal that they want to move forward with a sale. And remember to listen, confirm, answer, ask, and move on.